Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you think you know everything there is to know about the beautiful game, get ready to have your mind blown. Today, we're diving into 10 of the most astonishing football facts that will make you see the sport in a whole new light. Even if you're a die-hard fan, I promise you, some of these are going to catch you completely off guard. So grab your jersey, get comfortable, and let's kick things off with our first unbelievable fact. Let's start with a modern legend, Lionel Messi. We all know he's a goal-scoring machine, but did you know that in 2012, Messi scored an unbelievable 91 goals in a single calendar year? 91. He shattered the previous world record held by German legend Gerd Müller, which was ** goals. To put that into perspective, that's an average of roughly 1 goal every 4 days for an entire year. This incredible feat for both club and country cemented his place as one of the greatest of all time. It's a record that many experts believe might never be broken. Next up, let's travel back in time. Have you ever wondered why the World Cup trophy was stolen, not once, but twice? The original trophy, named the Jules Rimet Trophy, was first stolen in England in 1966, just before the tournament. In a bizarre twist, it was found a week later wrapped in newspaper at the bottom of a garden hedge by a dog named Pickles. Pickles became a national hero, but the story doesn't end there. After Brazil won the trophy for the third time in 1970, they were allowed to keep it permanently. Unfortunately, in 1983, it was stolen again from the Brazilian Football Confederation headquarters in Rio de Janeiro, and, sadly, it's believed to have been melted down and was never recovered. Now, for a fact that sounds like it's straight out of a movie. In 1999, a match in the Democratic Republic of Congo had a truly tragic and bizarre ending. During a game between Beneshadi and Basanga, a lightning bolt struck the pitch. In a freak occurrence, all 11 players of the visiting team, Beneshadi, were killed by the strike. Incredibly, every single player on the home team, Basanga, remained completely unharmed. The event led to accusations of witchcraft being used by the home team, highlighting just how deeply intertwined local beliefs can be with football in some parts of the world. It's a chilling reminder of the unpredictable and sometimes tragic nature of life. Let's shift gears to something a bit more light-hearted, but equally mind-boggling. Most players dream of scoring a hat-trick, right? 3 goals in 1 game. Well, how about a hat-trick of headers? Or a perfect hat-trick with a left foot, right foot, and a header? Impressive stuff. But what about scoring a hat-trick for both teams in the same match? That's exactly what defender Chris Nicol did in 1976, playing for Aston Villa against Leicester City. Nicol managed to score 2 goals for his own team and 2 own goals for the opposition, all in one match that ended in a 2-2 draw. He famously said, "I still don't know how I did it." Talk about being involved in all the action. Speaking of goals, here's one for the goalkeeper signs. Imagine a keeper whose main job is to stop goals, but he ends up scoring more than many professional strikers. Meet Rogerio Ceni, the highest-scoring goalkeeper in the history of football. Over his incredible 25-year career with São Paulo, the Brazilian legend scored a staggering 131 official goals. How he was a dead ball specialist, a master of free kicks and penalties. He wasn't just a stopper, he was a genuine goal threat every time there was a foul near the opponent's box. His goal tally is higher than many famous outfield players, a truly unique achievement in world football. Okay, let's talk about team loyalty. In an era where players frequently move clubs for bigger contracts, the concept of a one-club man is rare. But what about an entire team of brothers? The Beymer family in South Africa took this to a whole new level. In the 1950s, the semi-professional team called Beymers, she was composed entirely of 11 brothers from the same family. They played together for years, forming a team with an unbreakable bond and telepathic understanding on the pitch that no other team could possibly replicate. Can you imagine the family dinners after a tough loss? Now, for a fact, that will make you question the very origins of the game. While England is credited with formalizing the modern rules of football in the 19th century, the earliest form of the game can be traced back to ancient China. Over 2,000 years ago, during the Han Dynasty, a game called Cuju was played. It involved kicking a leather ball stuffed with feathers into a small net. It was used for military fitness training and was also a popular form of entertainment. So, the next time someone says football is an English invention, you can share this little piece of ancient history with them. Here's one about the sheer scale of the sport. We all know football is the world's most popular game, but how popular are we talking? Well, consider this. The 2018 FIFA World Cup final between France and Croatia was watched by an estimated 3.572 billion people. That's more than half of the entire global population aged 4 and over. No other single sporting event even comes close to that kind of viewership. It just goes to show the massive, unifying power of football, bringing together people from every corner of the globe for 90 minutes of drama, passion, and excitement. Let's talk about some truly bizarre rules. Before 1992, goalkeepers were allowed to pick up a back pass from their own defenders. This led to some incredibly boring, time-wasting tactics, where teams protecting a lead would just pass the ball back to their keeper, who would hold onto it for as long as possible. To make the game more exciting, FIFA introduced the back pass rule, changing the game forever. It forced goalkeepers to become better with their feet and dramatically increased the pace and attacking flow of the modern game. It's a simple rule change that had a massive impact. And for our final fact, let's end on a truly strange one. In the 1950s, the Indian national team qualified for the FIFA World Cup but had to withdraw. The widely reported reason: FIFA banned them from playing barefoot. The Indian players were accustomed to playing without shoes and reportedly felt uncomfortable and less effective wearing boots. While other political and financial factors were also at play. The no boots, no play story has become a legendary piece of football folklore. It's a fascinating what-if story. How would a barefoot team have fared on the world's biggest stage? And that's a wrap. 10 football facts that I hope have surprised and entertained you, from lightning strikes and record-breaking goal scorers to barefoot teams and thieving dogs. The history of football is filled with more incredible stories than you could ever imagine. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the world of sports. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.